This content is brought to you by Dental Associates. For more than 39 years, Dr. Stephen Price has been practicing dentistry in Northern Virginia. A member of the American Dental Association, the Northern Virginia Dental Society, and the Virginia Dental Society, Price is considered an expert in Invisalign and continues to be an award-winning innovator in the industry.
And welcome into the DMV Stream studio. My name is Cameron Anderson here, and it is playoff time. Today, I'm going to be previewing the Maryland Public School System playoffs. Big time matchups across the board this week, and really the rest of this month. You see there in the top left corner, I mean, it really starts with Quince Orchard, the returning and the reigning state champions, I should say. They won 70-12 in the opening round of the playoffs. They're sitting at 11-0 this year, a 10-0 regular season. They beat Walter Johnson, who's their matchup this week, 47-7 earlier this year, so you definitely expect them to go through this week. They beat Northwest 17-7 at home. That would be their quarterfinal matchup. So, you know, obviously the bracket sets up pretty well for them, but the bracket would set up pretty well for them regardless of who they were playing, just how strong this team is. Marquez Cooper, that star running back, had over 1,500 yards from scrimmage this year, 30 touchdowns. This is an incredible number, and they're going to be riding him, obviously, very hard through the playoffs. Damian Robinson leading that defense, really a 1-2 punch. Just run the football, play defense, both one of the best offenses and defenses in the whole state of Maryland, so they're definitely one of the teams to watch. Moving on to the bottom left side of the bracket, Wise, obviously over the last 10 years, one of the most successful programs in the whole DMV. They had a huge winning streak snapped last year against Quince Orchard. Wise, they were 10-0 as well. Jaden Soare, the quarterback, Jalil Farouk plays both sides of the ball for them. Absolute athlete, had over 1,000 yards from scrimmage, both running the ball and receiving. He plays on defense as well. Dorian Strong, Caden Jernigan each had 4 interceptions for them. Really strong secondary. And then Tracy White, their middle linebacker, had 79 tackles on the season. Just an incredible number for the high school level. They also got Flowers in that bracket as well. That should be a great matchup. As you go on to the second weekend, you do expect Wise. The Pumas just so strong this year to get through, and really looking ahead. But that Wise against that Wise Quince Orchard matchup there in the state semis would be incredible to watch. Moving into the top right, Parkville 10-0, our third 10-0 team at the Maryland level. They've had 3 straight shutouts, but this might be the region that's the most up in the air. Is Paint Branch, you see there on the bottom. They were 9-1. Only loss was Northwest. That was way back in September. So they've won 8 in a row coming into the playoffs. Running back Samuel Doku, incredibly strong at the point of attack. Really a fantastic player. So that Paint Branch Parksville matchup in the second weekend is going to be one to watch. Paint Branch might be, out of our non-number 1 seeds, the biggest team to watch as far as advancing to the state semifinals. And then just to close it out, bottom right, South River 10-0. So all 4 regions have a 10-0 team. They beat Arundel only 30-22 earlier in the year. That's their matchup this weekend. But obviously 10-0, and if you're looking ahead, if they can get past Arundel, they beat Old Mill 47-9. So obviously they've got to feel confident, and then once you get into the state semifinals, really anything can happen. But Quince Orchard and Wise are the teams to watch every year, and especially this year. So it should be really, really fun to watch those teams play. And if you're in the state of Maryland, make sure you get out to 1 or 2 of those games, because it's going to be really high quality football here as we're into the playoffs for the next 3-4 weeks. If you want to see more content like this, more previews of the other conferences, regions, and levels around the DMV, then head on over to DMVSTREAM.com.
At DMVSTREAM.com, we use state-of-the-art live streaming and video production tools to create an unparalleled viewing experience from local sporting events. Whether we're using our 12-foot HD broadcast production truck or employing one of our state-of-the-art flypack kits, our broadcasts always include multiple camera angles, instant replay, live scoring, graphics, and a complete broadcast crew working together to showcase the DMV's finest. Contact us today to learn more about our services and streaming packages. Visit us on the web at DMVSTREAM.com.